Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Craig Reese with Hollywood Junket, and believe it or not, we are back with another new season of The Voice. And lucky for you, we are going to try to get as many interviews with the contestants, try to do as many live shows as we can, and to start things off for this season of The Voice, we actually are going to get to talk with Todd Tilghman, who was the winner of last season's The Voice, season 18. And I'm so excited to see him again, to catch up, see what he thought about the opening night. Looks like he is requesting to join, so let's go ahead and bring Todd in now. I cannot believe that we already have another season of The Voice to enjoy, and man, did I need it. Nothing else is happening right now, so it's so great. And here's Todd right now.
Hey!
Oh my goodness, good to see you again.
It's great to see you. I'm sorry I'm doing this from the car.
Hey, it's not your first time. It's okay.
No. I'm like always rolling. How you doing?
Nothing wrong with that. I think that's great.
Good. It's good to see you, man.
You too. Well, first off, I know everyone that's joining wants to hear an update, like what's new, what's going on. Give us everything. No time limit.
I've been listening to Toby Keith. Should have been a cowboy.
Yes.
We get my band. Man, life is just nuts. I don't know if I can't remember. And forgive me. Have we spoken since the finale of last season, or is this our first time?
Oh, over video. This is the first time since chatting. We've chatted text message. Yeah,
that's what I meant. Well, look, man, honestly, I just appreciate every outlet that allows me to say anything. I just always just say thank you, man. I'm so grateful for this.
Well, thank you.
And it's just been nuts. And but life is, just crazy. Even in the COVID world, it's still pretty crazy. I'm writing a lot. I'm actually just left Nashville about an hour ago, and I'm writing a lot. I'm getting ready to start recording some original stuff that I've been writing with some people, and that's really exciting. I've been doing I don't know how to put it, like the COVID version of like a live show in East Tennessee. I've been doing that since the summertime. It wraps up this month. But that's been exciting, and that's actually been sort of a unique opportunity to kind of touch base with a lot of these people who live in the Southeast region where I'm from, because lots of them have come through and come to the show. And so that's been really remarkable. There's a book that's coming called Every Little Win.
I saw that. Yeah. Tell me more.
It's basically just like the whole premise of that book, and it should be out right now. It's spring. I don't know. They actually, when I say I'm writing a book, what I'm doing is my wife and I are telling stories to someone who knows how to write a book.
Right.
And, so basically, what it is it's just like, I know that a lot of people probably saw the Voice, like you see me come on TV and all this stuff. And so even though that is like this really like public, visible victory, and I don't just mean the winning it, I just mean going on it at all.
Yeah, the experience itself. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Even though that is like really public kind of victory, the book is about how that did happen. But really, the main victories in our life and my family is all of these little victories that we've had through the years. We've overcome a lot of things, through the years. And so just a lot of different stories about us and our family and our life, and just some of the stuff that we faced, and some of the fun things and some of the not so fun things.
Yeah.
And when I say not so fun, I mean like completely outright sucky.
Right. Yes.
But yeah, I mean, all that stuff's happening, and really, it's just I've been able to meet and make connection with and work with a lot of really cool, remarkable people that, like someone like me, it's just not, I never thought like that would happen. So I'm just super grateful for all of it. What you've been doing.
Oh, still not much. I mean, LA's still pretty locked down. Entertainment industry and all that is still pretty slow, if anything. It's slowly picking up, but I'm very excited for this season to be back and to be talking to all these new contestants and maybe catching up with past ones. But yeah, just trying to still stay positive and productive. I really, when you were just talking about your book, yesterday I took in a couple clothes to Goodwill, and I literally was like, "Yay, something good, something productive,
Right,
a little win."
right,
'Cause
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
not much is happening right now still, but all in all, I'm doing good, and yeah, yeah,
Well, great. That's good to
yeah.
hear, man. Great. It's
Thank
great to see
you.
you again.
You too. You too. I missed you.
Yeah, me too.
So let's go and recap the last couple nights. Did you get a chance to watch?
Yes, what I did was I watched the premiere, but yet, believe it or not, as nuts as my life is from music and The Voice and all this stuff, I had to watch the recap, like YouTube videos of last night because my wife had me moving a couch. So yeah, but yeah, I've gotten to watching this. It, it's it's like having a different perspective on it. To me now, it's just like these people, these artists, are so remarkable in that not only their talent, which is of course, through the roof, but just that I know they're terrified. I've done it,
Yeah.
and they're out there and they're just killing it. So yeah, I've been able to watch though.
Great.
Last night I watched the recap on YouTube, the videos,
Mhm.
but Monday I got to watch the full show.
Yeah. Well, while I was watching and kind of thinking of questions for you, I realized that you were the season opening performance for season 18.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the next time I talk to, I can't remember the woman that started the show, but I'll have to remind her that, hey, last year's winner opened
That's right.
season.
Yeah, that's right. I opened the show last season, and
Yep.
I forgot her name. She did the Lizzo.
Uh-huh.
I'm not good with names though.
I know. I have a whole list ahead of me, but I was like, I know I'm going to mess them up. But
Yeah, yeah,
so many great performers, and I'm just like, all right,
yeah.
got to
And
get back into it.
the format is, under the circumstances, it's not bad. I mean,
Well, that was definitely one of my questions. I was like, what do you think of the format? How do you think they're going to benefit from it?
I will say if you mean the show or the artists, like
The artists, yeah, the artists, yeah.
That's what I was going to speak from that perspective. The show, I don't really know,
Mhm.
but like I would say if they're anything like me, you take a circumstance like that and you just dig deep and learn, and
Yeah.
so I feel like because a lot of people, believe it or not, even though I had never been like in any like full on performance in my life, it's so nuts. Like I sang in church my whole life. Now I've got several under my belt,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
but even though I had not done that, you still do sort of draw an energy from the audience, because a lot of the people that interviewed me said, "Oh, did the audience make you nervous?" I'm like, no, you love the audience, especially
Yeah.
like the studio audience at The Voice. Oh my God, whatever you do, they love it.
Yes.
So you love the audience. So missing that, I guess it does sort of teach you to like just dig deep and find another level, and find that somewhere else, and
Mhm.
you sort of have to do it. And I, me personally, every time I watch, especially like a new season, but even on the season that I was on, I just can't believe I did that. Like these people are so good. I mean, they're like so remarkably good. And so I just, I say kudos to every single one. A girl from Mississippi, she didn't make a team, but still, man, Haley Green, I think was her name. I do remember.
Was that the 14-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved her. Yes.
And I love that she plays football and she's from Mississippi. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I keep the camera up.
I couldn't believe I was getting her full story. I was like, yes, I'm liking this girl. She's going to get a coach. But 14, she could definitely come back and she'll be a stronger artist, so.
Doing it at all is a huge win. I mean, that's what a lot of people understand. Making it to that blind audition stage is not an easy feat. Really
yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So what a great job she did. And everyone that I've seen, I haven't seen anyone that I was like, oh, I don't know. I think they're all great.
Well, you just nailed it. Like the process of getting to that blind stage is super intense. So
it is.
Yeah, you're not going to see anyone that's just mediocre make it to that stage,
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And a lot of times, and I get it, it's, I totally understand. I'm not casting any stones, but a lot of times you're sitting at home on your couch and you think, oh man, they did a blind audition, they didn't turn any chairs. You don't realize they have really getting to that stage is a huge victory, but
Yeah.
all you see is the moment they step out on the stage,
Right.
and from there, man, my gosh, what a process. I
Yeah.
don't miss that.
Yeah. Well, I'm intrigued about this season because I think again it's gonna have to be different. Obviously, we probably won't get to the point where there's live audiences this season, I'm guessing.
Right. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Especially being in LA. But I wonder if they'll keep them there to do top 12, top 8, top 4, or will they send them back and have them do home videos again? Because I know the home video thing was kind of a mess, but it actually was awesome too to see like more of y'all's lives and process of doing those videos,
Yeah, I don't know. And I was kind of hoping, and it's not over. We're only 2 episodes in, but I feel like I would have gotten wind by now. I was sort of hoping to see some people that I know that maybe didn't get a chance to audition because the team's filled or something last season, but I haven't seen anyone yet. That's not to say I won't, but I also haven't heard any news either.
Right.
That makes it less likely, But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I have it's. I want to word this the right way because it's not like it's not criticism at all. But they sort of, when your season's over, they sort of move on to the next season. So I haven't heard from anyone or anything like that. But the home thing, it's very similar to what I was saying about what they're doing in LA, or in LA. I say Burbank, that's kind of where we stay, but LA I think is where they go. It's kind of similar to the virtual audience thing when you do it at home. I mean, it was a just an enormous challenge. But you learn, you take that and you say, and now I'm like, look what we did, all of us that were top 17, look at what we did. My gosh, it was a lot of work. And we did it.
I also loved hearing so many of this year's contestants talk about how things were going great and they had all these live shows, and then just bam, like no live shows. That's still not really happening much. So I don't even think they care right now. At least I think they're just happy to be on a stage obviously in front of 4 legends helps, but just the chance to perform again, I think they're very excited about. So
yeah, I'm sure they are. And I don't know, it's hard for me to speak for any of them because I mean a solid 99% of them, like you said, they're touring and they're doing. I didn't do any of those things. So when I went on The Voice, for me, I just was, every single day was like a blessing, like that I'm even here, and so I didn't have a whole lot of that, like going, I had to cancel my, whatever fall tour to be on The Voice. I didn't know. I didn't have to do that. So, but I got to say, one of my favorite takeaways, and you can see it every season, really, you see it on your screen, but especially behind the scenes, one of my favorite takeaways from The Voice is all of the different people that you get to meet and know from everywhere, and they sing all kinds of music, and and it's super cool that, and you feel free to call me out if I'm wrong because I don't even care. It's
I would do that, but okay.
But it's super cool to me that like up until season 18 there wasn't an opera singer on there, and now there's one this season too. There's a season 19 opera singer, and I just think that's cool. People come from different places, and then the door, like Mandy Thomas does opera, and then now the door's open.
I was such a fan of Mandy Thomas. Yes.
Oh my God, she's phenomenal. But of course, I mean, everyone is.
Well, I mean, you can say that about everyone, but very cool person. And it's really great seeing her and a bunch of other people from last year. I see they're working in the studio. I see they're writing. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
And it looks like a lot of y'all are working together too, which is very cool.
We've done a good bit. I've gotten to do like on a personal level, what's today? Wednesday. Next Tuesday, I'm going in and tracking a bunch of songs. I'm so excited. Like a bunch of original stuff that I've been working on, and some stuff that's, I guess you call it original. It's not mine. I've sort of shopped it and found it, and but still so great. And that, and then I've also gotten to John got to come and sing at my shows with me, and we did Ghost in This House, you know, and then Thunder got to come to my hometown because I have this thing where I'm like,
I didn't know that.
oh man, yeah, you should.
Oh my, I missed that. Oh, cool.
Follow Visit Meridian. It's they're on all the platforms, like Facebook, Instagram, and so you know, with this whole voice thing, there's a campaign where they sort of hired me to invite people to come to Meridian, my hometown, and so one of the things that they asked me to do is could you invite Thunder to come, you know, and basically the whole premise of it would be like you invited a friend to come to your hometown, and we hung out and they took a bunch of videos. We sang in a studio and at one of the museums there, and we went and ate it, you know, and then we got to sing at one of the really super Meridian, believe it or not, as small a town as it is, it has a couple of very historical, beautiful venues. You know, I'm just about to do a hometown show November the 5th at one of the super cool venues in Meridian, and it's my first time doing anything back home, you know, and it has to be, they have to do the COVID thing, but still, you know, it's going to be great. And so, Thunder got to come and we got to do that. And then, you know, I was here, well, I'm not here now, I'm between, but I was in Nashville and I got to have lunch with Darius Lyles. You know, I hadn't seen him since forever. And it's just so cool. Now I get to, you know, we get to just keep in touch with each other. And to me, that's like one of my favorite things. It's just the people that I met.
I love it. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I know it's really tough to try to plan things, stay in touch and all that, but I'm glad to see that it has happened.
Yeah, and hopefully when the world opens a little more, like speaking of John Mullins, we are working on trying to do some more things together that are coming up, you know. So it's just you know, and it's so cool because me and John probably could not be more different, you know. And it's just cool that we get to do these things together.
That's awesome. Well, I do want to check on just personally, how's the family, how's the church, and how's everyone doing?
They're good. You know, my wife actually today, I don't want to say I'm scared to say the first one, but I think on her own, she did her first little interview. They asked her, the Super Talk Mississippi invited her to do an interview and just talk about all this, and so she did that today. And the kids are all great. Everybody's thriving and doing good, and the church is good. I will say I've not really. I don't know how in detail I went with this with other outlets back when the show was going, but I would say about 2017. It was a running joke that I had a midlife crisis. It may have been. I don't know. You know, I'm pretty old. Yeah. Everyone reminded me that I'm the oldest person to ever win The Voice. I'm like, thank you. I heard the last 20 people.
Yeah.
You know, but
I will say I didn't know that. I don't know if that makes me a bad interviewer or two, but I can proudly say I never threw that in your face because I did not know that. So
I'll take it. Thank you, Craig.
It wasn't me.
Well, you did. You're great. Yeah, that's wonderful. And I know I know they mean well because you know I had I lost my train. Oh, I know what I was saying. I don't know if I had a midlife crisis or what, but I had no idea. Like, there's no way to have this idea, but I had no idea that I would go on The Voice. You know. But I did know some things were going to change in my life and we're going to move in a little different direction. I just didn't know what that was. And so what I did was I started praying and I started asking people, like I asked one of my friends that's in real estate, how do you get into real estate? You know, and I even checked into being a barber, even though you can tell today I need one. So a long story short, we're wrapping up our time as lead pastors at the church. That'll wrap up in a couple of weeks actually. And whoever is coming next will come in next. And we're actually, I hate to say relocating because we're keeping our house in town. Our oldest son is staying there.
Okay.
But we are, we're also going to move about an hour outside Nashville because I just have so much stuff in Nashville going on right now. And, and I also felt like, you know what? You don't have to burn the bridges to burn the ships, you know? And And so burn those ships and go for it and see what can happen, you know? So that's what I'm doing. No plan B.
I think that's awesome. I say do it. Why not? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. I mean, and hopefully somebody can see, look, this old fart did it, you know? And maybe they can too.
Yeah. Well, Todd, I think that'll wrap it up for me for now, but I would love to maybe reach out to you at the end of the season, you know, see how who you're loving then, even though I'm sure I won't get a real answer from you. I know already. But
yeah, I could never. You know, though,
gotta be careful.
Yeah, I did learn in my time there, and I never considered myself like I feel okay. Like I feel okay about myself. Like I feel like I'm an okay guy, you know? I don't know. But I will say when people like people in the media and different things start picking out favorites, man, it stings a little. You have to just not listen, you know?
Oh no. No.
I would never, you know, because like in my own excluding me in my own season, I couldn't pick a favorite anyway. Even on a personal level, they're all so great. They're all great people, you know. And like one of the interviewers after the win was like, what do you say to all the people who said they think Thunder should have won? And I was like, I say I did too.
Yeah.
I thought that too. I thought he was going to win, you know. We had already told, I don't know if I've told you this, but we'd already told our kids, you know, because in the COVID world, it was remote, so we're all there together.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So they went to commercial, you know, and in the commercial, I told my kids, I said, when they announce the winner, don't cry.
Right.
Smile and clap. And don't frown and make an ugly face. Just smile and clap, and then they'll take us off the screen pretty quick. And then you can get upset, you know. But I had no, I mean.
And I remember you still had that huge cake to eat, win or lose, right? So kids were going to be great.
You know, and I don't mean this like in a self-deprecating way. I just assumed that I wouldn't win, you know, and it was cool. I mean, my God, I made the finale of the show, you know. So when they asked about the cake, they're like, well, what if you don't win? I'm like, I don't think I'm going to win. I think we should still eat cake.
Absolutely.
I mean, who in the finale of The Voice?
Because this is still an awesome experience, you know, win or lose. Yeah. So, yeah.
So we were having cake either way.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. It is so great to catch up with you. I feel like this whole last 6 months has not been real life, you know, so I feel like I just talked to you yesterday, but I also feel like it's been years. It's just so weird. Yeah. 2020 is going to go down as the weirdest year ever, for sure.
Oh, it will for certain be remembered throughout history, you know, and I'm trying my best, and sometimes I do a good job and sometimes I suck at it, but I'm trying my best just to like keep a good attitude about it, you know. Same. Because all these people are like, well, do you feel like you got cheated? I'm like, who goes on The Voice? No, I don't feel like I got cheated. Yeah. And when you win in the United States of America, now I know they're in other countries, but in the United States of America, I am one of only 18 people, you know? And like, how could I feel cheated, you know?
I know,
so I try to keep the right attitude about it.
I love that. Yep. That's how you do it. That's how you stay positive. That's how you stay happy in life. And
man.
Like
and
that.
I'm so glad to hear from you. I'm sorry, I just ramble on and on. You can do that.
Don't ever stop apologizing. It's so great. I'll cut you off, even though I will never ever do that. But no, it's great. There's been a lot of people checking in, so I think a lot of people were happy to see you again. So thank you all for tuning in and watching as well. If you ask questions, I'm sorry I didn't get to them. If I see them later, I'll write them down and ask Todd
it's my
later.
fault.
So.
I just ramble and talk and talk. Sorry, y'all.
Well, Todd, real quick before I let you go, in case people saw late, he has a book coming out, or it is out right now, called Every Little Win.
Yeah,
you did say it's free right now. Where can everyone get it?
No, the book is not out yet. It's
okay.
It's supposed to be spring. I don't know for sure.
Oh, okay. We got some time.
It'll be coming in the spring, and then I'm hoping I'm not trying to be like, I know everybody's just sitting on the edge of their seat out there. I don't think that, but if you are interested, don't quote me on this and don't take it to the bank, but I'm hoping to have at least a single out like first of the year, man. I'm hoping, you know, we're working hard.
I would love to hear that. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're working really hard. Hopefully we can get that taken care of and get it out. You know, I mean, one thing I can do is the work. I don't know the industry. I'm learning it, and I've met a lot of people who do know it, beginning with a really very skilled attorney.
Yes. Yeah.
But what I do know how to do is drive the miles and go to the writers sessions and
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
go make the demos and do the work. I know how to do that, you know, and so that's what
Awesome.
I do.
Well, I'll be looking forward to hearing more about the single for sure. I think I've actually might be talking with Allegra next week, who has a single coming out next.
Yeah, like this Friday.
In a few days, I think.
Friday,
so yeah.
Yeah. Eyes. I think it's called Eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This Friday.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear it. So excited.
Yeah. Well, again, I'll be bugging you in
just
a
came
few
out with some
weeks.
stuff.
Oh, sorry. Say that again.
I said Joey Fulco just came out with some stuff just this week. I think, you know, she was Team Blake with me, and she's got some stuff out. So I hate to start naming names because Levi's out there killing it. You know,
Really?
He has he's put out maybe 3 or 4 singles. You know, one of them, Megan Danielle was on with him. So
okay.
so cool. Yeah.
I need to get into this more.
Yeah, man, they're out there.
It's voice season time.
Yeah, and here I am in a gas station parking lot, just, you know.
Yes. Writing a book.
That's right, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. Every time you try to wrap it up, I keep talking. Sorry.
No. I'm only wrapping it up because me and you could probably talk for hours, and I know you have other things you need to be doing. So.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate it so much. Thank you for inviting me, man. It means a lot to me.
Of course. Great to see you. I will be bugging you month and a half to check about finale times. But until then, keep working hard, and congrats. Just great job on doing everything.
Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate it so much. I'll see you next time.
Yes. Talk to you later.
Bye.
And that'll wrap it up for us, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us again. My name is Craig Reese with Hollywood Junket. That is our first of, I'm hoping, many, many interviews that we will do during this new season of The Voice, season 19. Again, that was Todd Tilghman, the winner of season 18. And if you did have questions, or if you do have questions, you can contact us at Hollywood Junket. Also, we'll most likely be reposting this video here on our Instagram and also on our YouTube at Hollywood Junket. So check that out, tell your friends, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.